Hey everyone, my name is Pedro and this is Meow Meow. Meow Meow was a little rescue. Actually, he's had a tough life. He's very loving, but when I first moved into the place where I'm at now, he was abandoned by his previous owners that used to rent the house where I'm at now. They abandoned him, they left him, and I had just heard of him because the individuals that I rent a house from, oh, that's him just wanting love. The individuals that I rent a house from, they had told me that there was a cat that had been abandoned. I love all animals, you know, they're God's creatures. But I noticed that the people that I rent a room from, the husband would shoo him away and would scare him away and would sick their dog on him. Until one day I finally said, like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that to the poor cat? Well, one night when I came home, I finally got to meet him, and he came up to me, was barely walking, was barely meowing. I could tell that he was hungry. When I got closer to him, I noticed that on top of his head, on 2 spots, he had cuts. It looked like basically he was on his 9th life, basically. And I took him, I got him, and here he is. I got this guy, this beautiful guy. I got him, and I basically healed his wounds. I put some peroxide on his little wounds with a Q-tip, and I got some Neosporin. I cleaned it out basically with Q-tips and some Neosporin, and he survived. I gave him some quick little turkey, and he ate his turkey. And so after that, every night he started coming by, and I would check on his wounds, and they were healing nicely. And ever since then, he would come every night, and I would feed him. So I ended up buying him, you know, a bag of food, and then I just have been feeding him for about 2 years now. And here he is. So he is lovable. All he wants is like for you to love him and give him attention. He's a really adorable cat. He's very loving and caring, and he just needs a good home. So now that I'm leaving, I'm moving out, I'm afraid that the owners of the house where I was renting a room are not feeding him, and I don't want to abandon him anymore. He's had a rough life, and I'm hoping that someone will take a look at him, fall in love with him, someone who maybe doesn't have a cat, who is willing to take him in and keep him and love him as much as I do. Unfortunately, right now with COVID and everything that's going on, the place that I'm moving to doesn't allow pets, and it breaks my heart to have to think of abandoning him again and leaving him with people who don't care for him. So hopefully someone will find it in their heart to maybe foster him or adopt him, keep him inside, and just love him because he likes to be loved. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, he's a really loving guy. Meow Meow is his name, because as you can hear, he meows a lot.